Hello, everyone. This is the Trans Trekkie. I'm a Transformers fan and a Trekkie, which is what makes me a Trans Trekkie. And today, this is another episode of May Divorce Be With You. And today, I am talking about how uh, this one is going to be called "Oh, the Places You'll Go to Meet People." And um, some people think a good place to meet people is either like the grocery store or the gym or um, kind of when you're just out and about and doing stuff or God forbid a bar. Um, and these are all terrible places to meet people. Um, I know, just like speaking for myself, I am not likely to approach anybody if I'm at a supermarket or like I don't really ever go to a gym, but I have in the past. I've gone to a gym, but um, I've never actually like approached anyone in any of those places. They're very utilitarian places. If I go to a gym or especially the supermarket, like if I'm at the supermarket, I am not there looking for a partner. I am there as an alive human on Earth, looking for other stuff that I need to continue being an alive human on Earth. And I can assure you, the last thing I am thinking about during all of that is trying to find somebody. And it's so those are definitely. I think that's one of the reasons why it's not really a good place to meet people. People that are there, they're there to do business, and they're not in that mindset. At least I never am when I'm there. Same thing, like if I'm at a gym, I'm there to work out. I'm there for a utilitarian purpose. Again, not looking for, somebody, not there looking for somebody. So, um, and the bar is just, I think, probably one of the worst places to try and meet somebody. Because I think most of the people who are at a bar are not usually there in the mindset of trying to find their soulmate. They're usually there in a mindset of, it's a party or it's a celebration or they're there to have fun. And, they're not that you can't go somewhere to have fun to try and meet somebody, but I'll get to that in a moment. But, it's not, you're not likely to find somebody who's in a state of mind where they're actively trying to find somebody that they want to, get into a relationship with. They're there mostly following some of their more baser instincts, if you catch my meaning. It's, they're not, they're going to be looking for something a lot more short term than anything really long term. And the, so bars are bad places to look for somebody. Um, the supermarket, definitely not a good place. Not that you can't. It's that's not um, just not the ideal place. Um, I think probably the best place is just do your hobbies. Do the thing that you enjoy. If you like music, go to concerts. Go to places where there's live music playing or what have you. In my case, I have more nerdier pursuits, so I tend to go places where those pursuits are, where I'm basically, following my hobbies. And, I think in those spaces, that's where you're more likely to find somebody that you're ultimately compatible with. You'll find somebody who, has the same interests um, and the same, somebody that you could at least have something in common with, and you're getting to know, with the you'd want to get to know. Um, so that's just kind of my take on that. I don't think why I don't think um, the supermarket, the gym, or the bar are really the best places to meet people. So um, yeah, that just again, follow your hobbies, find somebody with the same interests, and I think that's probably going to be the best place to find somebody that you're going to wind up being wanting to be more long term with. So um, anyway, that was my thoughts on that. Um, if you like this video, feel free to support me on Patreon. It's patreon.com/transtrekkie, and we'll see you in the next one.